So I'm joined here by Phil Moon, Marketing Manager for DAF Trucks. Phil, delighted to have DAF back at the show again this year. What can we expect to see from yourselves?
And we're delighted too. The CV show, of course, is a great opportunity for us to meet with our current customers, meet some new customers hopefully, and renew a lot of acquaintances. This year we've probably got our biggest array of DAF trucks that we've ever had at the CV show. Alongside our internal stand, where of course we'll have examples from the LF, CF and XF range, we'll also have a big outside display area immediately outside the hall where the main stand is situated, and operators will be able to come and look at everything from across the range, from a 7.5 ton box van to an 8-wheel tipper to a 6x2 rear steer builder's merchant's vehicle, tractor units in various guises. So whatever application or operation a customer's looking to achieve, then we should have a good example from the DAF range available for them to look at.
What is it about the CV show that attracts you coming back?
The CV show is, of course, I think for the UK, the main industry event for transport operators. Of course, they come to see us, the manufacturers, to see what's new, to see what services we have. It's also an important opportunity for them to catch up with everybody else in the industry, to find out what's going on, what everybody's doing, to see some of the smaller exhibitors as well with sometimes really important and exciting opportunities that they can take back to their own businesses to improve their profitability and ultimately their bottom line.
So I'm delighted to be joined by Mary Booth, Head of Marketing for the RHA. Mary, the 75th anniversary for the RHA, how will you be celebrating this year?
Oh, well, we've got a very exciting stand coming up for the CV show. We are highlighting a few vintage items that, as time has gone on, we're looking at what happened during that period of time and bringing in a few artifacts, also some memorabilia from members to be able to highlight video clips, images, things like that kind of highlight that whole period for the transport industry in general.
Yeah. And as a show partner, it's vitally important to have you at the show. Lots for the visitors to come and see on your stand. Where can they find you?
We can find us at Hall 5, stand D20.
Fantastic. Have a great show.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we are a workshop solutions company, so heavy duty equipment, lifting equipment, and we're introducing a couple of new products this year. So traditionally our business is built on mobile column lifts, 4-post lifts, 2-post lifts. We're introducing a brake tester range at this year's CV show. Also introducing a wash bay suitable mobile column lift, and also a light commercial 4-post lift. So we're really excited and looking forward to having conversations there.
Fantastic. So lots for the visitors to come and see on your stand. Where can they find you?
We're at stand 4E80. You'll find those 3 products that we mentioned before, plus our latest mobile column lifts and the 2-post lift I mentioned earlier.
Fantastic. Have a great show.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Well, we're delighted to yet again be exhibiting at this year's Commercial Vehicles Show. There's a number of things that we're going to be presenting and telling people about on our stand. There's 4 key messages that we are able to speak to our customers and prospects about. The first one is how we are leading the way with Electric Lcv Leasing. We've got some really good news around some of the strategic partnerships we've got with people in that side of the market. We're also talking about some of the benefits around leasing your van rather than outright purchase, because we know that there are a lot of van operators that still believe that outright purchase is the best way for them to operate their vans. So we want to bring them up to speed with some of the latest developments and advantages for leasing vehicles. We'll be talking about efficiency of running van fleets. So we've got some further developments with our Uptime Live product, which is the proactive vehicle maintenance tool that we have. And we're also talking about safety and compliance. And one of the things that we're really excited to be talking about at the show this year, which is a first for any leasing company, is that we are now FORS accredited as a vehicle hire provider based on the standards that we've achieved. So we can again give operators that need to be FORS compliant the assurances and the confidence that to lease a vehicle from LeasePlan helps them to achieve their FORS requirements.
Fantastic. Plenty going for you.
Loads going on.
Richard, Vision Track back with a bigger and better stand than ever this year?
Absolutely, yes indeed. We had a very successful show in 2018, followed by a very successful year where our business grew by 250%. We doubled headcount and tripled our expenditure in research and development. At the show this year, we're going to be showcasing our latest range of driver ADAS and fatigue solutions, which not only provides real-time alerts to drivers, but it also provides alerts back at base to the fleet manager with the accompanying video of any events that occur out on the road. This allows fleet operators to take meaningful interventions to improve driver and public safety. In addition to that, this year we are also going to be showcasing our range of LCVs focused solutions, a range of dash cams and DVRs which are more focused on vans, as well as our existing suite of products which are also HGV focused.
Alison, what can visitors expect to see on the Tough Tech stand this year?
So this year is our first year at the Commercial Vehicle Show. We're launching an industry first tyre pressure monitoring solution. It's called Atlas, and the idea is that we can connect any cab, prime mover to any trailer. So our TPMS system enables the haulage sector to do something they've never been able to do before, which is have absolute insight into their tyres. And by having that insight, they can save a substantial amount of money on their fuel. It extends the tyre life for the tyres. They can get more retreads and extend that. But it can prevent catastrophic failure on the side of a road. It can alert the driver so that he stops and he sorts it out before something happens. And that's got a massive impact on safety, not just for the driver, but for the general public as well.
Neil, back again this year to the CV show. What can visitors expect to see from your stand?
Well, this year we're launching our sub-brand, Feminox Aftermarket. With that, we've got a range of Euro 6 DPFs where we are first to market with those. We've got 2 in the range right now that are ready and available from our UK and European distributors, with more coming out of type approval every 3 to 4 months as it progresses.
And what is it that attracts Feminox to coming back to the CV show each year?
Just kind of key market that we're looking at getting the brand focused into now. So we've got the OEM, retrofit and aftermarket sides of the business. It's kind of getting brand awareness for the aftermarket side and promoting what we do for the retrofit side of the business at the same time.
So lots of visitors to see. Where can they find you?
We're on stand 4D60.
Brilliant, thank you. Have a great show.
Thanks very much.
Guy, a real regular at the CV show. What brings you back this year?
Well, we come every year. Been here for nearly 15 years now in one form or another, and we're known for tachograph analysis. But as the years moved on, it's all about what value adds that we can give to the customer. And this year, we've done a new module for document management. That's mainly been born out of actually FORS, which most truck operators in the UK will be aware of. And we develop by talking to our customers, listening to what they're telling us, what their needs are. As part of that, there's a tremendous amount of what might be traditionally called paperwork that needs to be managed under FORS. And as a module of our tachograph analysis / compliance system, we've created a document management system specifically focused around that, so that truck operators can manage those documents, version control, be able to then pass those documents directly out to drivers if that's what they require. And then the drivers can actually see on a mobile device that they can actually see those documents, read them, review them. Most importantly, the manager has then got an audited view of the world to say, not only has he shown it to the driver, but the driver has acknowledged that he's seen it.
Fantastic. Hope you have a great show.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.